You've likely experienced a moment like this. You are in the middle of a casual conversation, someone makes a passing comment, and the atmosphere completely shifts. Suddenly, a normal interaction feels like a high-pressure evaluation. When that pressure hits, the natural instinct is to fix the tension. You feel a spike of panic, and you start over-explaining or defending yourself. This blind emotional reaction is the point where you lose control of your own behavior. To stop that cycle, you need a system. The Composure Protocol is a concrete, 4-step sequence designed to halt your immediate emotional reflexes and replace them with a calculated response. Mastering this protocol shifts your position. You stop playing defense against the room. Instead, you maintain your own baseline, allowing you to navigate the conversation without being derailed by a sudden change in tone. Step 1 is identifying the cue before you react to it. In everyday reality, a social test usually takes the form of a playful jab at work, a mildly sarcastic joke, or a sudden delay in communication. People rarely do this with a plan. Subconsciously, they are using these moments of uncertainty to observe your reactions and understand how you handle pressure. This smartphone mock-up shows a common digital cue. Seeing a read receipt followed by a typing bubble that abruptly vanishes creates a silence that often triggers immediate social anxiety. This visual scale compares spoken words against instant reactions. Notice how the scale tips. Anyone can choose the right words given time, but your immediate, unfiltered reactions are difficult to fake, which is why they carry the most weight when evaluating your state of mind. Recognizing the cue as an observation rather than an attack is your circuit breaker. Spotting it early stops the emotional spike, preventing your behavior from signaling insecurity. Once you've spotted the cue, step 2 requires a specific physical action, suppressing the immediate urge to fill the silence or defend your position. This is the tactical pause. By taking one deliberate, controlled breath, you physically interrupt your body's emotional reflex. You stop the panic before it results in a defensive comment. Look at this comparison. On the left, a blind reaction results in nervous laughter and closed body language. On the right, taking a controlled pause allows for relaxed posture and steady eye contact. This 3-second countdown shows the exact duration you should aim for. 3 seconds is long enough to regain your composure, but short enough that the interaction keeps its natural rhythm. Using this deliberate pause demonstrates emotional maturity. Because you are comfortable with a brief moment of tension, you show that you don't feel the immediate need to prove your value. During those 3 seconds, you move to step 3, the signal check. This is an internal evaluation to ensure your behavior broadcasts the confidence you want to project. Consider the negative signals. Firing off a double text during a delay or rushing to explain a joke signals to others that you are anxious about their approval. Conversely, remaining grounded during that same delay signals self-assurance. This signal dashboard displays the 4 metrics people unconsciously measure during these moments: your confidence, your insecurity, your stability, and your level of emotional control. Interpersonal respect is built on this demonstrated stability. It is not about having a rehearsed script. It is about showing that your internal state is not easily disrupted. This leads to the final step: delivering a response driven by situational awareness rather than emotional defense. Imagine a coworker makes a direct, playful challenge, claiming that you take things way too seriously. The defensive reaction would be to argue back or list reasons why you are actually relaxed. This effectively gives them control over your emotional state. The intentional response is unbothered. You might simply smile and playfully agree, showing that the comment didn't shake you or force you to justify yourself. A common mistake here is confusing composure with acting cold or distant. The correct balance involves maintaining warm, engaged body language while enforcing your own emotional boundaries. This graphic defines the behavioral boundary. You want to be engaged but not dependent, avoiding the trap of becoming cold or dismissive. By executing this balance, you maintain your center. You demonstrate that an unexpected challenge cannot derail your behavior, signaling a level of stability that remains visible long after the specific words are forgotten. Identify the cue, execute the tactical pause, run your signal check, and deliver the intentional response. People remember how you handled the pressure of a moment more than they remember the moment itself.
Consistency in these small interactions builds a long-term perception of reliability. The ultimate goal of this protocol is deep self-awareness. Eventually, you reach a point where you no longer feel tested by others because you are grounded in your own value. Deploy this protocol in your very next conversation. Controlling your internal response ensures that you guide your behavior rather than letting a single moment of tension dictate it for you.